Sadaşivasamarambam Shankaracharyamadyamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject is Navaratri. Understand the meaning of the word rathri. Rathri means intensity. Whatever you are, you become intense during a particular time. That is Rathri. Navaratri means 9 of such nights. Whether you are a yogi or bogi or rogi, night makes you intense. Neither rogi means diseased person with a disease, nor bogi, person who is enjoying sensual pleasures, or yogi, working for enlightenment, can sleep in the night. All three will get intensified in their lines during night. That is why the word rathri, which really means intensity, is given to the night time. Rathri means intensity. Because you become intense during that time, the night, the word intensity has become the name for the night. How can time make you intense? Yes, time can make you intense. Understand this. Just one decision. Every day morning 8 to 9 you are going to sit in front of me and do puja. That time is for that. So decide, I should be intensely in samadhi for that 1 hour. There is no other work for that 1 hour. I cannot do anything. It is already decided. So why waste time? The reminding, the remembrance about the importance of the time can make you intense in every step. Same way. Morning, this time I have to be doing yoga. No other way. Then why not do it intensely, with more weight, more heavy? Why waste time? So every day I am going to eat 2 times or 3 times. Why waste the time? Why not be aware? The remembrance of time can make you intense. Whether as a concept or as an understanding, when time enters, it makes you intense. Navaratri is the time. This is the time, actually, this Amavasya to Dasara, these 10 days, makes you intense in all ways. If you are negative, you become intensely negative. If you are positive, you become intensely positive. That is why during these 10 days, 9 nights and 10 days, traditionally you are not supposed to take any decisions. Whether you think it is a positive or negative, no decisions. Just allow the intensity to boil, go out or settle inside. If it is positive, it will settle inside. If it is negative, it will go out. But the rathri, the intensity, you have to go through. Without any decisions. In all Indian traditional village, the Amavasya to Dasara, these 10 days, they will not even leave their village. There is a ceremony called Kappukattal, means they will tie the Kangana, Sankalpa, the Amavasya day, yesterday, Dasami day only they will remove that. The 10 days they will not even leave the village. They will not make any major decisions because the intensity is going on. The churning is going on. These 9 nights you need to do only one thing. 9 nights and 10 days. You need to do only one thing. Be more and more and more aware and be in silence. Remember the concept of time. Now you are sitting here. You have to be sitting here till I finish my session. Why not sit with a complete awareness so that the whole benefit happens in me? Intensely. Instead of sitting in a lousy way. While eating. Why not be intense while eating? Instead of being in a lousy way. Taking bath. Every day you have to take bath as long as you are inside the ashram, no other way. And now it is twice actually. Why not be aware of the whole action? Instead of being in a lousy way. You have to eat. You have to do Guru Puja. You have to do yoga. You have to take bath twice. And you have to sleep. Just these 5 actions which are inevitable in you bring intensity. That's all. In your life there are many inevitable actions like a driving every day to office. Inevitable. Like this there are many inevitable actions in your life. Bring time consciousness into all that. I have to be sitting in this office this many hours, no other way. I can be sitting in a lousy way and be as a clerk or a low level engineer for my whole life, or I can be intense and raise where I want. The concept of time brings intensity to you. And same way, when you understand the concept of time, when you understand with the boundary of past and present, it makes you passionate. When you understand that there is no boundary of past and present, it makes you passive. Both are blessing. If it makes you passionate, you will achieve outer world. If it makes you passive, you will achieve inner world. Both are blessing. Even if you understand with the boundary of past and future, that understanding will lead you to the experience of boundaryless time. So through passion becoming passive, through passion, passions will happen. Through intensity, intention will change. Understand? I am opening another one door. Understanding about time with the boundary of past and future is what I was talking about all these moments. Like, I am going to be here at this time. Why not be intense? This will naturally make you perfect in the outer world. Yogaha karmasu kauchalam. Yoga is perfection in action. Will happen in you. Because you decide, I am going to be here for next 1 hour doing Guru Puja. Then why be lousy? Let me chant the mantra intensely. Let me be aware intensely. Let me be fully alive intensely. This makes yogaha karmasu kauchalam. Yoga is perfection in action. That will become reality. If you are supposed to sit in the office 8 hours, why be just an engineer, clerk for next 10 years in a lousy way? Why not be intense and rise in the ladder? Means that understanding about time brings intensity in the outer world and success. The passionate. Another one important thing, when you decide 1 hour I am going to be here, let me be intense and chant, be aware, do the puja properly. Suddenly, in few days, you catch the boundaryless time which is not packed by past or future, because the present gives you a new opening of freedom. The suffocationless inner space. That's what I call Vedic mind. See, yesterday I was talking about the idea of that bench press power. Gorilla has 4,000 bench press. Even the Guinness record is not even 1/4 of that, of the human being. The gorilla's body, which just remembers its own nature and functions, is what I call Kala Bhairava, Yoga Sarira, being himself. And this guy who is trying to be stronger, this body is an ordinary body. There is one neck point where if that point is broken, the ordinary body just becomes Kala Bhairava, Yoga body, Yoga Sarira. That point breaking, breakthrough point. For example, when you are doing Yogasana, Surya Namaskar. By nature, you can do Surya Namaskar from sunrise to sunset. It's your nature. That's what Raghupada Yogi taught me, and that's what I did. From sunrise to sunset, you can do Sun Namaskar. That's all. But when you start, by 70, 80, you will have that neck. No, I cannot. No more. Forget about it. But if you somehow push it, by 150 or 200, you will have a break. After that, 2000 or 3000, you will not even remember. That breaking point, breakthrough point, is what I call Satori. That breakthrough point happens when you understand time with boundary. Even with boundary of past and future, if you understand time and make yourself intense, that breakthrough happens into the boundaryless time. Mind becomes Vedic mind, body becomes yogic body when you understand and experience that breakthrough point. That breakthrough point only, your personal computer, PC, becomes laptop with the internet connection. The internet connection clicks. It becomes yogic body and Vedic mind. These 9 days, that breakthrough can happen. When that breakthrough happens, not only you realize yoga is perfection in action, yoga is perfection in action. Not only yoga is perfection in action, yoga is perfection in inaction. Yogaha karmasu kauchalam, yogaha akarmasu kauchalam. Understanding of yoga, karmasu, kauchalam brings outer world success. Yoga is perfection in action. Understanding yoga, karmasu, yoga, akarmasu, kauchalam. Yoga is perfection in inaction, brings you inner world success. When you understand time with boundary of past and future, it brings you the responsibility of being intense. When you understand the time without boundary, it brings you the tremendous freedom of inaction. Freedom of inaction, responsibility in action is what I call passion with patience. Intensity without intention. Navaratri. When Rathri, intensity can be maintained for 9 nights, Nava, it will lead you not only to the responsibility of action, it will lead you to the freedom of inaction. If you don't know the freedom of inaction, major dimension of your life is missing. You do not know how to lie down and rest like Mahavishnu in the Milky Ocean, being in Yoga Samadhi. Just being in Samadhi like Shiva in Kailash. Same way, if you do not know the responsibility in action, you don't know how to be like a Shakti, Devi, with 18 hands, fighting the greatest battle, finishing off all the negativity. When you understand time with past and present bounded, you become responsible in the outer world. When you understand time without boundaries, you become free in the inner world. Perfection in action and in inaction. Freedom in inaction, responsibility of action. Both happens when you retain the intensity for these 9 days. Retain the intensity about the time. The intensity which happens in you by the awareness of the time. For these 9 nights and 10 days. Means from yesterday it starts. Yesterday night is the first night. So if you count till Dasami, it will be 10 day and 9 night. Retain the Ratritva, intensity, which happens based on the understanding about time for this 9 night and 10 day. Decide this 9 night and 10 day, everything, do it with intense awareness, with understanding of the past and future. Means this 1 hour. After 1 hour, it is going to be different. Before this 1 hour, it was different. That's a boundary. This 1 hour, I have to be doing this. So let me be intense. That is what I call intensity with the awareness of past and future. Boundary. Retain this for continuously this 9 night and 10 day. You will experience, you will have the breakthrough into the Vedic mind. Where you feel the timeless or boundaryless time. which gives you freedom, which makes you experience freedom. That is what means the Devi fought 9 nights and destroyed all the demons. The 10th day had coronation and relaxed in freedom. Let you all experience Navaratri. Meditate on this Navaratri truth. Push yourself to the extreme of what you are doing, like Devi. Become 18-handed Kali. Push yourself to the extreme and maintain that intensity. You'll have the breakthrough into the yogic body and Vedic mind. Kala Bhairava Sarira and the mind beyond Kala, time. Let you all experience and radiate the eternal bliss. Experience and radiate enlightenment. Let you all experience and radiate the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
All that I taste, all that I smell,